Watch this magic trick. You and your friend each have $50 in a $100 total supply of money. You each have 50% of the money. A big bad wolf comes in, creates $100, and gives it to themselves. There is now $200 in the supply of money. The big bad wolf has $100, you and your friend still have $50. The big bad wolf owns 50% of the money, while you and your friend now own 25%. Not a single dollar has been directly taken, but you have had half of your money stolen from you. You used to have 50% of the money, and now you have 25%, all because someone came in, printed a bunch of money, and didn't give it to you. Magic. Let me ask you, do you support the big bad wolf coming in, printing money, and stealing from you? My guess is no. Then why do you support central banks? Look at the Federal Reserve, the central bank of the United States. In 1959, there were $289 billion in circulation. In July of 2023, there were $20,902.7 billion in circulation, which is a 7,127.77% increase in the supply of money and an annual increase rate of 6.92%. As we saw with the big bad wolf situation, whenever new money is created, it is placed somewhere. Somebody receives the new money. Where does the central bank's new money go? For every $100 the Federal Reserve creates, $56 goes to the top 1%, while some 60 cents goes to the bottom 50%. The top 1% of the country receives 93% more of the new money than the bottom 50%. I wonder why there's a growing wealth gap? As we saw with the big bad wolf, whoever receives the new money is at an advantage, while whoever doesn't receive the new money is having their money secretly stolen from them. The money isn't taken out of their hands, but their money's value is robbed and placed where the new money goes. The Federal Reserve creates new money at a rate of 6.92% every year, which means every year money is being stolen from somebody and given to somebody else. The evidence shows the central bank prints money and disproportionately gives it to the top 1%, stealing from most everybody else at a ratio of 93:1. Unless you're in the elite 1%, this system sucks. This system is called the fiat monetary system, where governments and central banks are granted a monopoly over money and given access to a limitless money printer. They can create money whenever they want, and when they do, they steal from you and give it to whoever they want. The new money creation is another word for inflation. The Federal Reserve mandates there to be a 2% rate of inflation every year, which means the Federal Reserve's mandates there to be a 2% rate of theft every year. Disrespectfully, get out of town, that system can burn in hell. We need a solution. The solution is to eliminate the ability for anybody to create money out of thin air. We need some sort of monetary framework that eliminates that ability and secures a level playing field forever. I have great news. We have that monetary framework. It exists as you read these words. We don't need to create it. It's already here. Say hello to Bitcoin. Nobody can create new Bitcoins, including governments, especially governments. Bitcoin was founded on this idea. This idea is protected by a globally dispersed computer network that does over 600 quintillion calculations per second. Quintillion per second. There will never be more than 21 million Bitcoins in existence. Death and 21 million Bitcoins. That's all I know for certain. Do you wonder why Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, the biggest bank in the United States, hates Bitcoin and wants nothing to do with it? Maybe it's because it directly opposes the very system that has benefited him to the tune of billions of dollars. He doesn't care about you or me. He doesn't care that this system steals from you and me and gives to him. Unfortunately for him, I don't care. I don't support his robbery. I don't support Fiat's theft. I don't vote for the BS politicians propagating an evil system. I vote for Bitcoin. I receive worthless fiat money and dump as much of it as I can into Bitcoin. I'm sharing these videos because all of humanity deserves to see its light. There's a reason Bitcoin keeps going up. It is the monetary solution, both individually and collectively. Bitcoin's price going up is a reflection of more people casting votes for Bitcoin. The record shows that no other monetary asset has received more votes than Bitcoin since its genesis in 2009. The solution is here. All that remains is understanding.